You have got what I believe is a coral. So that's your donated pearl there. Now, if we go through your oysters, are there certain colours that you're hoping for at all? Oyster number 1. Light pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. So there's no more on that side. We've got 1. And there's no more in that one. Not sure on the colour, Claire. Okay, so we'll see what comes out. Then we'll go from there. So your first pearl out is a larger chocolatey bronze. Moving on to your next oyster. Light pop there. Oh, and we do have a slight runaway, so there's your mother of pearl. I will just move this bit down here, it's just a piece of shell as well. Okay, so we've got 1 runaway there, but I still will just have a squidge. And you are twinning. I don't know if you can see that, because these two are quite light pearls. No more in that one, and you are twinning with yellow pearls. Visually, it does look like they are a pastel yellow. So this one's visually slightly lighter and visually ever so slightly smaller. And then this is his twin, so slightly brighter, slightly larger. So yellow twins, but we can see that they do visually look like they're slightly different. Moving on to your next oyster. Again, light pop there. Oh! Okay, so we've got pearls on this side then. The flesh has kind of poured them here. So if I just pour those out, you've actually got 3 pearls there. And if we have a squidge in here, there's no more in that one. So you have a triples. We've got a 2-tonal autumn peach, so it goes really dark there and then back into the lighter area. So 2-tonal autumn peach, a silver purple, and a darker gunmetal grey. Now to me he looks like he's got a hint of green to him, but definitely base gunmetal grey. 2 oysters to go here, Claire. So moving on to your next one. Light pop. And there's no pearls on that side. And there's no more in that one. We've got a darker chocolate silver. And then moving on to your last oyster. Light pop there. Oh, and we've got a runaway, so there's your mother of pearl. No pearls on that side. A burgundy red runaway. You are twinning. Twinning with burgundy red pearls. Okay, so lots of pearls to go through. So if I hold them up, we can go through them again. The 3 single pearls at the top is the coral, the chocolatey bronze, and the chocolate silver. So I'm just getting them focused for you. Okay, so coral, chocolate bronze, and chocolate silver. You've then got twinning pastel yellows, twinning burgundy reds, and a triple with a 2-tonal autumn peach, a silver purple, and a gunmetal grey. Claire, what do you think to these, my lovely? If you're happy with these, then that's perfect. I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. Okay, so if I run them through the board, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. Chocolate bronze is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. And the chocolate silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. So the yellows are measuring the same size, but visually they do look slightly different. Dark rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The silver purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the gunmetal is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Burgundy red is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. He actually landed there, so this is the other one. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So the reds are measuring slightly different sizes to each other. So you'd like to swap the yellows for bright corals. Okie dokie.